Trump's tariffs are back, and they're forcing businesses to rethink everything. Will this create setbacks or spark a wave of innovation? Trump's latest tariffs on China, Mexico, and Canada are already shaking up global trade. Supply chains are under pressure, costs are rising, and industries are being forced to adapt. But rather than just reacting, this moment is driving a shift in how trade production and logistics operate. Over the next 3 years, we'll see AI-driven logistics that automatically adjust to trade policies, local production methods that reduce reliance on imports, and blockchain-powered supply chains that increase resilience. This isn't just about managing tariffs. It's about building a smarter, more adaptable global trade system. So how is innovation shaping the future of supply chains under Trump's latest trade policies? Let's break it down.
AI-driven autonomous supply chains. One of the biggest shifts we should expect over the next few years is the rise of AI-driven supply chains. Right now, AI helps with logistics and forecasting, but it's likely that these systems will become far more autonomous, rerouting shipments, identifying alternative suppliers, and even negotiating trade agreements in real time. Instead of companies manually reacting to tariffs, we could see AI-powered networks making dynamic decisions based on trade policies as they unfold. If a tariff goes into effect overnight, an AI system might instantly shift production to a different country or adjust inventory planning, long before human decision makers would even read the news. Supply chain managers won't disappear, but their role is likely to change. Instead of handling day-to-day logistics, they'll oversee AI-driven systems, focusing on strategy rather than execution. Microfactories and localized production. Another shift we should expect is a move away from large offshore manufacturing towards smaller, more localized production hubs. With tariffs making imports from China more expensive, businesses are already looking for alternatives, and the answer may not be simply shifting production to another low-cost country, but bringing manufacturing closer to home. AI-driven microfactories and 3D printing could make it much more viable to produce goods on demand, closer to consumers. Instead of waiting for shipments to cross the ocean, products could be made regionally, cutting costs and reducing exposure to trade restrictions. While traditional large-scale factories won't disappear overnight, the balance is likely to shift. We'll probably see a mix of smaller, automated facilities supporting the broader supply chain, making industries far less dependent on international trade policies. Blockchain-powered trade and smart contracts. Another area where we should expect significant innovation is in how transactions are handled. Right now, international trade involves a lot of paperwork, negotiations, and delays. But blockchain and smart contracts could make things faster, more secure, and less vulnerable to tariff-related bottlenecks. Instead of relying on lengthy supplier agreements, businesses could use automated blockchain-based contracts that instantly adjust terms based on real-time trade conditions. If a tariff changes, a smart contract could automatically update pricing, redirect sourcing, or trigger alternative supply routes, removing a lot of friction from global trade. We're not there yet, but many industries are already testing these technologies. Over the next few years, it's likely we'll see more companies adopting blockchain-based solutions, especially in industries that deal with frequent regulatory changes. AI-powered trade simulations and predictive risk management. One of the most interesting developments we should anticipate is the use of AI to predict and mitigate trade risks before they happen. Right now, companies often react to tariffs after they're announced, scrambling to adjust supply chains. But what if AI could tell us what's coming before it even happens? AI-driven geopolitical forecasting is likely to become a critical tool for industries over the next 3 years. By analyzing government policies, economic data, and global trends, AI could help businesses prepare for potential trade restrictions before they are signed into law. It's not about eliminating uncertainty. It's about giving businesses an edge. The ability to make preemptive adjustments to supply chains could separate those who merely react to trade policies from those who stay ahead of them. Key takeaways. So, what does all this mean? Over the next 3 years, we're likely to see a major shift in how industries approach trade, manufacturing, and logistics. AI-driven supply chains will become far more dynamic, automatically adjusting to policy changes in real time. Instead of relying solely on offshore production, more industries will likely invest in localized microfactories and on-demand manufacturing to reduce dependency on imports. Blockchain-powered transactions are expected to make global trade more efficient, potentially removing a lot of friction from cross-border commerce. And with AI-driven geopolitical forecasting becoming more sophisticated, businesses may have the ability to predict and prepare for trade disruptions before they even happen.
Trump's tariffs aren't just shaping trade policy. They're pushing industries to rethink how goods are sourced, manufactured, and distributed. This shift is accelerating a wave of innovation that will reshape global supply chains. The next few years will likely determine which industries successfully adapt to these changes and which struggle to keep up. What do you think? Will these innovations help industries navigate the challenges of trade policies? Or will tariffs continue to define global commerce? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you find this insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more innovation content.
Thanks for watching and stay innovative.